AC Milan were last year's champions of Italy, but the 2022-23 season is not going to plan for them. They currently sit 5th at the time of recording, and January was rough for them. It included a 3-0 loss in the Supercoppa final, a 4-0 loss to Lazio, and most recently, a 5-2 loss at the hands of struggling Sassuolo. So it's time for Stefano Pioli to hand over the keys to Milan and make Mr. Rebuild in charge. So here is the default starting 11 we have been given for FIFA 23. Number 1, this default starting 11 is absolute garbage. There's a lot that we can do with this team. Like this. Okay, we've got all the starters in. Let's go get ourselves an upgraded squad. I really want star-studded signings this window. Of course, one of the big reasons, the loss that inspired me to do this rebuild was the loss at the hands of Sassuolo. So why not go for one of their star players? Domenico Berardi, 38.5 is his market value. We're going to offer 40. That is way too much. No way they're getting Kalulu. And I don't, let's just go 43.8 as a transfer sum. 47, we need to be saving money, need to save as much as we can. 45, which is what Sassuolo are going to accept. Also, since we're in the fashion capital of the world, I've decided to change up Mr. Rebuild's look a little. We're so used to the black coat and like the really serious, like standard coat looking thing. So I decided to make us look a little pretty in pink. Got the white loafers, all that jazz, feeling really stylish. Somebody get Mr. Rebuild on the catwalk at Milan Fashion Week. And there we go, lads. The first signing of the Mr. Rebuild era at AC Milan has come to fruition. Domenico Berardi, welcome to the San Siro. I do want to see him send to Ketelaere out on loan to get him some growth, but not to Real Madrid where he's playing behind Benzema. Someone we have loaned out though is the midfielder Tommaso Pobega off to Roma for a 12-month loan. And our first permanent departure has come to fruition. It is Alessandro Florenzi, headed to Manchester City for £12.1 million. I'm straight up rejecting and blocking any offers here for Rafael Leao. No way is he leaving the club in this entire rebuild. And another player departure here, one of our midfielders, Rade Krunic, the Bosnian center midfielder headed to La Liga and Real Betis. We had to do it, lads. Yuri Tielemans, we needed a new center midfielder here, a top quality center midfielder. And the Belgian midfielder Yuri Tielemans fit exactly in what we were needed here at the San Siro. He's at a struggling Leicester City team. Why not get him to a European juggernaut? And he only had 12 months remaining on his contract as well. So we've picked him up on an absolute bargain. So there it is, £37.5 million to sign Yuri Tielemans. If I don't get an A for this, I'm gonna be shocked. There it is, an A. The sky is blue, the water's blue, grass is green. What's new? Real Madrid just want all of our strikers. First they come in for Ketelaere, and they come in for the greatest striker to ever play the beautiful game, Olivier Giroud. No way, Jose. But a striker that we are happy to part way with for at least this year or the next 2 years is going to be the Serbian striker, Marko Lazetic, off to Norwich. See if he can be the next Mitro, the GOAT himself. Because I lied. When I said Giroud was the greatest striker to ever play the beautiful game, I was lying. He was actually the number 2. We all know it's Mitro number 1. Mitro! So we're gonna make a big move to our backline here. We're saying goodbye to the Danish centre half, Simon Kjær, who is off to Villarreal. We managed to get £15.7 million back for him though, which I'm really happy about for a 33-year-old player. The loans continue though. Matteo Gabbia, the centre half, off to West Ham for the year. And we finally found a suitable place for Charles de Ketelaere to head off on loan. It's not the glitz and the glam of Real Madrid, but it's Aston Villa for 2 years. So that is our opening window in charge of AC Milan. I'm actually going to start playing Ibrahimovic ahead of Giroud for the time being, just because that extra 2 overall might help us. But in a lot of areas, our team is looking a lot more stable. I wanted to get myself in a new centre half this year, a new world-class centre half. We just didn't have the financial capabilities, so I'm happy to let Kalulu kind of sit here for this year and grow and see if he can get himself the starting role, really cemented as his own. But I want the lot this year, lads. I want a Serie A title. They're the reigning champions in real life, so why not go for back-to-back? And most importantly, I want to see how deep we can go in the Champions League. Speaking of the Champions League, here's our group: Chelsea, Salzburg, and Dinamo Zagreb. It's a group that's going to challenge us, but you would be thinking, just like real life, it's going to be between ourselves and Chelsea for the top spot. So I was right and wrong in the best way possible. I was right. We are the top of the group. 0 losses. You love to see it. But Dinamo Zagreb, everybody stand and applaud Dinamo Zagreb. They have knocked out Chelsea. Things everybody loves to see. I actually went to the Chelsea versus Dinamo Zagreb game at Stamford Bridge in real life when I was over in London. And I've got to say, Dinamo Zagreb's fans were unbelievable. They were awesome. But in the round of 16, we have a trip to the Netherlands. We have a trip to Amsterdam ahead of us as we're going to be taking on Ajax. Our title defense is going decently at the moment though, currently sitting equal first behind Juventus. The only difference is we lead on goal difference, but maybe that's not the determining factor in Serie A. I could be wrong. Regardless though, we need to get to work here to make sure we secure back-to-back Serie A titles. Also, I'm not overly devastated given they were only bench players for me, but Serginho Dest has been recalled to Barcelona and Brahim has been recalled to Real Madrid. I'm not playing an attacking mid formation, so really wasn't necessary, and Dest was like a second string right back. Gotta give credit to Zlatan though, the man just doesn't age. He hasn't gone down a single overall so far this season. Meanwhile, Giroud is like 5 years younger than him, 6 years younger than him, 5 years, and he's gone down 3 overall already. Ibra is just a different animal. Look, we don't have the craziest amount of money in the world, but I'm gonna still try spending a little of it here to improve the squad for the Champions League campaign this year. Getting a backup goalkeeper in case anything happens to Mike Magnan. It's going to be Jonas Odlund, the Swiss shot stopper, joining us here from Borussia Mönchengladbach. All right, here we go, lads. Round of 16, Champions League. What is our season going to be made of? Are we going to go deep, or will it end here in the last 16? We've got a trip away to Amsterdam for the first leg. Hopefully nobody snuck out of their room to head down to the red light district, but here we go. Taking on Ajax for the first leg here in the Champions League, and it is a 2-2 draw. Giroud and Rafael Leao getting our goals, but it is all tied up for the second leg at the San Siro. So our former backup, now third string goalkeeper, Cyprian, the Romanian keeper, I'm not even going to try pronunciating that name. Screw, I'm going to try. Tata Rusanu. That's not even that bad. Tata Rusanu is headed to Mönchengladbach, ironically, on a free next year. Okay, so here we go. It is the second leg at the San Siro. It is all tied up. We dominated that first game statistically, that first leg, but obviously that means nothing because we are all tied up here. So we need to step up and get ourselves through to the quarterfinals against Ajax. What is our season going to come to? This scoreline is a 3-0 win. We said step up, and Rafael Leao took that personally. The Portuguese winger bagged himself a hat-trick, and there is a reason why we have transfer offers blocked to him. What a stud. Get ready, lads. Get ready. I am salivating at the prospect of this. It is a Milan derby here in the Champions League quarterfinals. AC Milan versus Inter Milan. Is it going to be the red side or the blue side progressing to the semi-finals? So I was about to say first leg here at the San Siro, but obviously both legs are going to be at the San Siro for the quarterfinals, which makes things a lot easier in terms of logistics, but this is a good Inter Milan side. I would say we have a stronger side on paper, but as we've learnt in Rebuild, sometimes that really doesn't mean anything. The first leg here is going to be a 3-0 win. Oh my God. Ibra missed a penalty, which could have made it 4-0, but it's Theo Hernandez, Domenico Berardi, and Yuri Tielemans getting us a huge advantage in this first leg. Come on, AC Milan. It would be an absolute dream if we could round out Zlatan Ibrahimovic's career with a Champions League winner's medal. The second leg here, we are the away team this time, but with a massive 3-0 win, surely, or 3-0 lead, surely there is no way we bottle this. Do not bottle this. Do not bottle this. We don't bottle it. We might lose the game, but we win the tie. 1-0 loss converts to a 3-1 aggregate win for the red side of Milan. Get in there. Final 4 bound, baby. Let's go. Really getting put to the test, though, here in the semi-finals. PSG are a different animal. We've got the French outfit. We've got Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe in the semi-finals. Give me strength, FIFA gods, give me strength. Once again, though, we are at home for the first leg at the San Siro, and it would be perfect if we could cook up another 3-0 result like we had against Inter. they're not rocking Messi or Neymar for this game. That is very surprising there. They've got Ekitike playing in that side. Okay, the first leg at the San Siro is going to be a 3-2 win in our favor. Ibra, Rafael Leao, and Giroud have given us the lead. I'd be feeling so much better though if Soler didn't get that goal in the 87th minute. We've got a 1-goal lead, but we are somewhat closer to a Season 1 Champions League final. All right. This is a moment that I honestly wasn't expecting in this first season, but we hold the advantage over PSG. It is the 3rd of May. I was really hoping that it would be May the 4th, but everything in life can't be perfect, but it would be perfect if we could get ourselves a result here, a draw against PSG, and we're headed to a Champions League final in Season 1 with AC Milan. The scoreline, oh my god, we have just been, Mbappe is just absolutely towed us up. Mbappe scores in the 43rd minute, Messi comes on in the 83rd, it goes to extra time, and Mbappe scores in the 95th and 114th minutes. You are kidding me. I'm almost laughing at that is such a bottle. 3-0 loss. Okay, the pain continues. Our title defense has fallen short. We finished comfortably in second, but Juventus somewhat comfortably at the top of the table. We're in the Champions League again next year, but we do not go back-to-back as champions of Italy. As we scroll down the table at the end of Season 1, though, it is going to be Cremonese, Empoli, and Lecce. Is it Lecce or Lecce? I don't know, they're all getting relegated. We did win the Super Cup at the start of the season over Inter Milan. Bologna have won Coppa Italia. We were actually eliminated in the quarterfinals by Atalanta. PSG ended up losing the Champions League final though to Liverpool. Liverpool have won it 2-1. Meanwhile, Borussia Dortmund win the Europa League and the Conference League goes to Anderlecht. I am not surprised by any stretch of the imagination to see Rafael Leao top goal scorer for us this year. The dude killed it in the Champions League every time we seem to play. And he's a freak of nature, man. He is a freak of nature. 87 rated right now. A good first season as well, though, for Domenico Berardi. 14 goals, 6 assists, and the same can be said here for Yuri Tielemans, 13 assists. We are saying goodbye, though, to a fair few players. I don't really care about the loan players, but we're saying goodbye to Antonio Morante, Cyprian Tatarasunu, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Most importantly, Zlatan, the great himself, retiring. But we have the hunger to go further. Bring on Season 2. So of course, again, this year, the #1 goal is to win the Champions League. But I want to do it by causing some chaos. Following the retirement of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the decline of Olivier Giroud, and the not so readiness yet of Charles de Ketelaere, I think it's best if we go in for a new striker, which is why I'm going to ruffle some Italian feathers and go in for Dusan Vlahovic. Try stealing him from our title rivals in Juventus. I'm dropping £100 million as my initial offer, and they've walked me out of the room. Come on, man. Come on, Juve. What are you doing to me? Maybe I'm not being as chaotic as I wanted to. Don't rest, Dusan. I'm coming for you still. But we are going to have our first player departure of the season here. Junior Messias is off to Freiburg for £7.2 million. Round 2, lads. We managed to get Juventus back into the room with us here. I want Dusan. Okay, we got walked out of the room for saying 100. So maybe if I offer £110 million here for Dusan. Okay, they haven't left the room immediately. That is a good start. 127 is a lot of money though. I don't really want to pay 127. Let's say 114.7. They're going to say 100. Okay, so we're getting some progress here. Again though, your boy is a tight ass. Let's go 116.7 million pounds for Dusan Vlahovic. And this time we leave the room with a yes rather than an emphatic no. This transfer would send Italian football into disarray, but Dusan Vlahovic has jumped across from first place down to second place. From Turin to Milan, we have signed the Serbian striker. Here's to hoping this man is going to be the difference maker to getting us a Champions League title, and not just the Champions League title, an Italian Serie A title. You look good in red and black, my man, you look good. Really trying to revenue raise though to get ourselves a new centre-back, a new star centre-back. So we're selling Mattia Caldara to Osasuna. I've also decided to throw Divock Origi on the transfer list. Originally, I wasn't intending on doing this, but I thought if we need, like, for a backup striker, we've still got Giroud, we've got some young options, we've got Ante Rebic on the left wing that can also play striker, and if worse comes to worse, we can always recall Charles de Ketelaere from his loan move at Aston Villa. And to be honest, we need the money right now. We need that 9 or 10 million pounds we will get from Divock if we want to sign ourselves a massive centre-half. But whilst we play the waiting game, we're going to have another loan move here. Matteo Gabbia off to Atalanta. And we have done a deal with the devil, ladies and gentlemen, but it'll make sense why we have done this in a second. Divock Origi is headed to Inter Milan. They've given us £12.5 million for his services, and I know exactly what player I want to put that towards. The player I want to put that towards is no other than Inter Milan's star centre-back, Alessandro Bastoni. Now, his market value is 71.5, but the chief executive says we can get him for about £57.5 million. So let's put in an offer there for Bastoni and see if we can sign him. They say 61 with a 10% sell-on clause. I'm happy to pay 61, get rid of the sell-on clause. There we go. Doing a deal with the devil to sell Origi might just have got us a Champions League winning centre-half for this year. Manchester United are in for his services as well though, so we need to act quickly if we want to sign Bastoni. All right, here we go. Crucial first team player. Yes, 100%. 4 years is perfect by me. No release clause. This is going swimmingly. How much do you want Bastoni? They want us to dictate the terms, and you know what? I want to get this over the line, so I'm going to say £110,000 a week to do a deal that might get you hated in certain parts of Milan, but make you a successful footballer for the red half. Absolutely over the moon with this, lads. Not only have we made ourselves stronger, we've also made some title contenders weaker. We've made Juventus weaker for the striker, and then we've made Inter Milan weaker for the centre-back. Also, I did not realize Bastoni had tattoos. That is cool. I mean, any player, you guys know I'm a tattoo nerd. You can't tell because it's winter, but I've got like 60 tattoos. Anytime I see players with tattoos in FIFA, I'm like, yep, I like you a lot more. So at the start of the season, I converted Domenico Berardi from a right midfielder to a right winger. That took him from an 84 to an 85, and now he has just grown to an 86. We're not even out of the transfer window, and Domenico Berardi is already having a career season. We've added key pieces exactly where we needed to this year, though, lads. We're going to be scoring goals for fun, and hopefully on the same token, with the signing of Bastoni, we're going to be keeping them out. The big question mark I have around this side, though, is Calabria. This is a massive season for the Italian defender. I'm sick of signing right backs this year. I feel like there's only like a handful of right backs you can sign. So I'm really desperate to make sure Calabria works because, to be honest, I'm kind of sick of signing the same right backs. I'm sick of signing Frimpong and all players like that. So Calabria, you're 26, 82 rated. Let's see what this year has in store for you. But here we are, Group D of the Champions League this year. We finished undefeated in our group last season, and I'm really hoping for more of the same. Sevilla, Monaco, BSC Young Boys. Let's see how we crack on. 2 years in a row of 0 losses, a donut in Champions League group stage play. That is a great record. We topped the group as we expected, but it is really the later ends of the season where this matters. And we're going to get thrown right in the deep end for the round of 16 this year. We have got Manchester United. A trip to Old Trafford awaits us. Oh, damn, that is not good. I mean, we're only 7 points behind with a game in hand, but still, I want the Serie A title desperately. I thought we were good enough to go and absolutely walk the league this year. Come on, lads. Come on, AC Milan. Let's get it together for the remainder of the season. Now, how have I only just noticed this? Mike Magnan is out for 3 months with an ACL injury. That is a massive blow. Do we keep Jonas Omlin as our #1 shot stopper this year? Or do we look to upgrade slightly? God damn, this is tempting, but I think I would start a riot if I pulled this off. He's not even higher rated than Jonas Omlin. I would just do it for the shithousery. All right, screw it. I've decided to upgrade, and I've got one man on my mind. We've got them in the round of 16, so why not take Manchester United's #1 shot stopper, David De Gea? Now, the chief executive says we can get him for about £18.2 million. Which would be absolutely what the doctor ordered here. What are Manchester United going to want for him? They're going to want 19.3, and you know what? I can live with that. David De Gea would be an awesome picker. Did I expect to be signing David De Gea in this rebuild? Absolutely not. But the situation has changed. Magnan's out for 3 months, and we need a shot stopper that is going to get us past Manchester United and get us points on the board domestically. So this is really a no-brainer. Really excited to have a keeper of David De Gea's quality and expertise in our squad. All right, lads, showtime. Round of 16 time, Old Trafford, Manchester United. Let's see how we stack up compared to last year. We want to go all the way, but we have to take it one game at a time. We've got De Gea. They've got Martinez. I'm going to go out and eliminate assume that's Emi Martinez is their new shot stopper. So that's a decent replacement from Manchester United. But a full strength starting 11 on the pitch minus Mike Magnan. The scoreline in the first leg at Old Trafford is going to be a 1-1 draw. Oh, it hurts because Vlahovic misses a penalty in a game that we looked like we were the better side in. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us really in the second leg. Still no Mike Magnan, so De Gea retains his spot for the second leg at the San Siro. Come on, lads, please do not let us down. After getting to the semi-final last year, we cannot go out in the round of 16 here in season 2. The scoreline against Manchester United is a 1-0 win. Come on, Yuri Tielemans. He is gonna get us into the quarterfinals in a game where Manchester United looked like a slightly better team, but it doesn't matter. Final 8, here we go. Good news, lads, Mike is back. The bad news, he's gone down 2 overall since he got injured, and he's now only 1 overall higher than David De Gea. That hurts quite a lot. And some more pretty unsavory news. We've got Barcelona in the quarterfinals. Not an easy opponent by any stretch of the imagination. I have decided I'm going to recall Charles de Ketelaere from his loan spell at Aston Villa because we kind of would like a little bit more firepower off the bench rather than having 76 rated Colombo, who's having a good season. Why not get 83 rated de Ketelaere as a backup striker? Big first leg here though. Let's see if Magnan has learned anything new on his time in the sidelines. Hopefully he's come back a better goalkeeper, a wiser goalkeeper. We're playing on the way, we're at the away leg here at the Camp Nou, the Spotify Camp Nou. A former AC Milan player, I believe, in the Kessie is captaining Barcelona, which is wild to see. But the first leg away is a chaotic 3-3 draw. Domenico Berardi, Vlahovic, and then Theo Hernandez equalizes in the 87th minute. 87th minute. That is a big time game. All right, fellas, the nerves are high. I'm not gonna lie, stakes are very high here. We've got the second leg at home, and it is tied up after that chaotic first leg. We headed into the second leg against Man United all tied up. We're at home here. We need to step up and show why we deserve to get back to the semi-finals for a second successive year as Milan gaffer. The scoreline is going to be a 2-1 win. We come from behind. Vlahovic and Tonali is the man that is going to book our spot into the Final Four for back-to-back years. You couldn't write it much better, lads. We've got an opportunity for revenge. Revenge will be mine. PSG, the team that eliminated us in season number 1 in heartbreaking fashion, is our opponent here for season number 2 semi-final. I haven't wanted to prove a point this bad in such a long time, lads. I want us to absolutely dominate PSG and just show them how far we have come. They broke our hearts last year, but this year I want to break hearts in the French capital. They've got Mbappe up top still, but they have brought in Zapata. You can't see as well because my big ass head's blocking it, but Gianluigi Donnarumma, of course, the former AC Milan man, is the keeper for PSG. But we come out with a 2-2 scoreline here in the first leg. No surprise that Mbappe's dominated there for PSG, but Leao and Vlahovic getting us our goals. Of course, we got absolutely spanked in last year's semi-finals in the second leg. 3-0, and that has me a little nervous here as we head to France, to the French capital, to the Parc des Princes for this second leg. We want to eliminate PSG. I'm a little hesitant. Come on, AC Milan. Come on, AC Milan. Come on, AC Milan. Yes, lads. You broke our hearts in extra time last year, and this year we break yours. Tonali and Vlahovic. Let's freaking go. Come on, AC Milan. We're through to a Champions League final. So there it is. The verdict is in. We are facing Liverpool in the Champions League final here in 2024. It's going to be a replay of the 2005 Europa League final, one of the craziest European finals ever. Let's hope this year, though, it is AC Milan that are able to finish the job. An all-Spanish Europa League final, though, goes to Real Betis. Stade Rennais win the Conference League. Juventus, though, are kings of Italy once again. We finished third in Serie A with AC Milan. I mean, at least we're in the Champions League again next year. But I desperately wanted to be top. Scrolling down the table, though, in the relegated sides, Fiorentina had an absolute stinker, but it's Palermo, Spezia, and Parma all getting relegated. Two pretty prestigious and historic clubs. Inter Milan did win Coppa Italia. We were unfortunately eliminated, bottling a lead against Roma. Tell you what, though, lads, I am so excited to use some of these guys. What a year for Domenico Berardi. Converting him to a right winger was one of the smartest things we have done in a long time as Mr. Rebuild. Rafael Leao, an absolute monster. Tielemans, the lads, Sandro Tonali, underrated. What a year for the lads. The lads are absolutely going off. And hopefully they can deliver a Champions League title here to the Italian capital. Kenny Dalglish with the tifo there, but lads, I am quite nervous for this one. Liverpool are such a tough team to face on FIFA. You know what, lads? The hood is coming up. If you follow the second channel, you know what hooded JarradHD does. Your boys locking in. Let's go, Milan. Liverpool on the attack early here with Cody Gakpo. Oh, we almost read that perfectly, but now it's created a little bit of an overlap here. Leon Goretzka didn't play it back. They play it back, though, to Goretzka and force a huge save out of Magnan. Shocking defending on my behalf. Come on, lads, stay focused. Mo Salah is going to be the man. He's going to play it short there to Cody Gakpo. Get rid of that one. Nice, but it's come right out of there. Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays it. They're absolutely killing us with the passing. What a tackle. Can you not clear it? There we go. Come on, flood the right-hand side here. Calabria, nice ball there to Domenico Berardi. Gonna go there. It's gonna be Vlahovic. Vlahovic! Oh, what a save, Alisson. Sandro Tonali put this one on the penalty spot. Put it in the back of the net. Berardi front post is too weak, but it comes out to Tomori, who lays it here. Benacer blocked. Look at him. He's so fast. Leao's such a beast. What a ball. We hit it. Oh, that's a stinker of a shot. That is a stinker. Woo! Did you just see that? We just sent that man to the shops. Darwin Nunez just got his ankles broken. Good ball there from Magnan to Calabria. Now we're going to feed it down the line. That's a perfectly weighted ball. Dusan in the corner, though. Need some support. Dusan. Yes, well read, Calabria. It's what you love to see. Benacer. I see Leao out wide. Got to use the pace. He gets lucky, but it has a terrible touch. Ball control's phenomenal. Go feed it. Yeah, go. Okay, yeah, I see out wide there. Domenico Berardi. Oh my God. How have we not made that 1-0? Alisson has pulled off number one, an incredible save, but that is a lackluster finish on my behalf. Come on, last play of the first half. Tonali's going to belt this one in there. Vlahovic tries to get in front. It falls around. Penalty! Penalty! We got a penalty! For what? Nah, what have we just got a penalty for there? Andy Robertson. Okay. Dusan to step up here to give us the lead. Headed into halftime. We're going to try building this one. Top right corner. What a penalty from the Serbian striker. Top bins. We send Alisson the wrong way. And that is a very fortunate way to take the lead. Liverpool have come out with a bit of a vengeance here to start the second half. They just look that little bit better. They put the ball in there. They flick it. And they're going to score. Oh my God. What have I just witnessed? Darwin. I swear he had a face scan in the new update, but he's lost that. Regardless, though, he's put Liverpool back in this game. Oh, he's gone through him there. No, don't tell me Tielemans is injured. Just tell me this is going to be like a red card or something. Just a yellow for Mo Salah. Free kick here, though. Bastoni looking for some options. No one really there. Let's just put it out wide. Oh my God, that's got to be Liverpool getting so dirty here. Another yellow card. This time it's for Gakpo. All right, I'm going to try a free kick here. I'm going to try putting this one like back post and try headering it. Benacer, Vlahovic, I should have played that one to whoever that was, going more central. Calabria, though, putting that one in. Back post. Oh, don't do me like this. Darwin, they're playing it around. Nah, they've gone in behind there. What a save, Magnan. Don't let him get a follow-up. Put the block in. Good stuff, lads. Come on, yes, that's a great ball. Calabria, what a touch to take it past Robertson. Can we get him on the counter? I need some support. We're going to... Nah, I shouldn't dink that. Get the tap on. Get it through. Tonali, get it out wide. I didn't want to go Hernandez. I wanted to go to Leao. Hernandez. Leao, shoot! No! Nah, Darwin Núñez. Darwin, don't do me like this. I need to rush him. What a save, Magnan. I thought we were done for there. Not gonna lie, I thought we were done for. Liverpool are playing really well right now. Oh, it's a corner for Liverpool. Your boy's nervous. Get that one away. Get that one away. Get there, Benacer. Get it away. Get it away. Oh my God, Magnan with another save. Come on, get him on the counter. I do not want to go to extra time. This game is terrifying me. I see that run being made. That's not the ball I wanted to play. Berardi, where are you, mate? Blow the whistle. All right, lads, we've got another half an hour here. This game has me sweating like no tomorrow. A 1-1 draw, extra time in the Champions League final. Yes, well intercepted there from Benacer. Berardi going here to Vlahovic. Just put that one on the spot there for Berardi. Berardi, he's knackered, but he's got himself through. I might just have to go for it. Go back post. Come on, Rafael Leao. That is the perfect way to start extra time. The counter attack. The left back of Liverpool had nothing going on for him there. And it is Domenico Berardi who deserves a lot of the credit there. Benacer with the initial interception as well. But we have got ourselves an early lead here in extra time. All the momentum's with us, lads. Ball being played around nicely here, lads. Come on. Tielemans, nice ball there. Good touch from Domenico Berardi. Domenico Berardi's gonna make it 3. Let's go, lads. Berardi has turned into him. It's Domenico Himradi who is going to get ourselves a 2-goal advantage here. We're killing it in extra time. Yeah, get that one up yours, Van Dijk. There it is, lads. Oh my God, we turned it on in extra time. The hood can finally come down, but we have won ourselves a Champions League title with AC Milan. What a game of football that was. Darwin Núñez has me just, my heart rate, that dude terrifies me. But here it is, lads. Sandro Tonali will be the man wearing the captain's armband that will lift us the Champions League title and make AC Milan 8 times champions of Europe. Lads, if you enjoyed today's rebuild, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to watch another video.